Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Everything's up. How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy, Lycan Warlord, The Stash. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We had an interesting week with TOWNSTAR today, or this week rather, with TOWNSTAR. We once again did not have Jimmy, the neighbor delivery, and we had some buffs to wood. So I'm going to quickly go over that, and then I'm also going to screen grab my build here for a second. But yeah, it was interesting. I've never done a wood buffed week before. It went really fast. The people that solidified their top 50 was probably within the first, I don't know. It felt like the first 5-6 hours they were in the top 50 and they stayed there. I would say myself, I was one of them. However, I had some, once again, having some technological issues where I leave and my internet's been acting up and my script would lock up. So the script would be on the screen trying to process, and unfortunately was not able to complete the process, and without me here to rectify it, it basically just says, screw you, I'm not doing what you want, and I lost out on some places. So before we continue, let me finish one more print screen. We're going to get our placing, which as of right now is 76. I will take that all day long. I was very, very worried if I was going to make it back in time. I stayed around the 23, 24, 25 mark. And then, that way y'all guys can see. This is the build, the wood build. And then I had my first technical difficulty where it cut out on me. And I dropped down to like 50 something. I was like, alright, so I started battling back. And I got up to like 42. And the next day I left. And I came back and I was at 78 or whatever it was. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? 80. I think I got down to 80. And there's been some changes I went through. Constantly, I was balancing the number of oak tree farms that I had with the number of regular tree farms. That game never ended. I was constantly, as soon as, or as recently as like 2 hours ago, I was balancing the amount of wood that I had. As you can see here, I've got 27 leftover oak wood. I was really just trying to fine tune the balance of what I have here. All these mines are active. As you can see here, I've got 2 nuclear plants, which give me enough energy in these 2 corner spots so that I can have mines as well. All of these lumber mills are producing lumber. Okay, every single one of these, because they all have the water pump right here. That's providing them the 1 water barrel they need. All of these lumber mills are getting the required 1 energy they need to do the oak barrel. And then also they're getting the 1 iron and the 3 oak wood. Except for this one. I turned this one into lumber. It felt like it balanced everything really good. But that's it, folks. This week's over. I know this was a very rushed intro to it. I apologize. The kids and I had to, go do some chompings. Had to go eat. It's locked up, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reload. Gonna reload that, boy. But yeah, this was the first time I've had a week where the wood was the buff. I can tell you it really genuinely went very, 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 very fast. Like I didn't expect it to be that fast. It wasn't a bad thing, but boy, it was quick. Like, I mean, you have to realize you start out with wood. You start out with the best-selling item in the game. See how it's not showing me the leaderboard? It does this every time. I don't know why. They still haven't fixed it yet. And I would say it was just me, but it happens every single time. I don't understand. Let's go back into the active free server. That way I have something in the background other than just me. But yeah, let's let me not let you see my login here. Hold on. I know you sus. I know you had to try and hack my shit. All right. Let me do my magic. All right. Leave me alone. Yeah. So if you recall, you start out with, uh, 10 wheat. You've got the farmer. You've got the 2 wheat fields. And with this wood rush, essentially the first thing I did was get rid of all of that. I didn't even bother selling. I didn't even bother selling that first batch of wheat like you normally do. Normally, when you start up in a game, you'll sell that first batch of wheat, and then either shift to the next item that you're creating or whatever. In this case, I just really just went. Let's go. So immediately started making lumberjacks, and just started selling wood because the wood sold for like 12.5, I believe it was. Let this sucker load up. 2 FPS. Woo! We're blazing. So, I really did want to record this past week, but I started school, and I was going to the physical school, and yeah, I don't know why. I'm probably have to restart my computer. See how choppy it is? And watch it. It's just gonna like all of a sudden just snap into working just fine. Anyway, I really wanted to record, and I ended up not because of schooling. My Tuesday class, I have the gap between 10:30 and 1:15, I think it is, somewhere in there. But those classes, see, now it's back to normal. Those classes, I can do online now. I don't have to go to class. I don't have to go to campus. So I'll be able to record this week. Should be no problem. I don't know what the buffs, nerfs are going to be. I was kind of expecting to see that on Discord by now. I have not. I know that Jimmy is on an extended vacation, which is the neighbor selling. Which, if we're going to go over that real quick. Someone asked me about that in the comments, and I've actually never done neighbor selling or neighbor sending. So I don't have anybody to play with that I could make a video about. But if you go to your shop and you go to trade, there's normally another little window right here, and that's neighbor delivery, or Jimmy is his name. It's a little kid on a bicycle, and you use that to send to your neighbor. So from my understanding, they have to accept the send. I really don't know. I've never actually done it. But yeah, that's disabled right now. As you can see, it's not here. We're missing it. So if they keep that, man, I don't know. I don't know how everything's gonna go. I'm enjoying the way it is. I mean, I was enjoying it before when there was neighbor delivery, but now it's certainly more competitive. You know, the top clans aren't running everything because they've got enough people to send stuff to each other the whole time. So, and I'm not against that, but if that's what they want to do, I just feel like it should be on a different server. But that's just me. What else? Yeah, so what am I ranked out of curiosity? Yeah. So what Who are these? These all these spammers. So basically, I started the level. I immediately I want to see something real quick. I want to see. See, I don't have the script on that's selling feed. That's what's going on. See, it's not loading. I got 6 scripts on. What's going on here? Why does it say 6? That's interesting. I don't know why it's saying 6. Now it's saying 3. It's really weird. I wonder if that's why it was acting up before. Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't know why it's showing 6. I'm going to probably restart this update's computer. You can see I have a Chrome update I need to do. Or a Brave update. I'll probably restart this damn thing. So, immediately out the gate, I sold the silo even with the wheat. I literally just started the game, sold the silo, got rid of the farmer, got rid of the wheat, and started putting a bunch of lumberjack houses. So once I started selling the wood sold for $12.5 a piece, and I didn't even bother selling gas this week because the wood was selling for so much and it was so easy to produce. After I got enough money to build a lumber mill, I built a lumber mill, and then I built the water factory, as well as some wind turbines, a worker house, and a warehouse, so that way I could store the water barrels and the energy. And from there, that took me about, I'd say, 6 or 7 wood bundles, because you have to. A lumber mill is 50,000. Water factory is 10,000, so that's 60,000. Worker house is 2,500, so that's 6,250. 62,500. 62,500. Couple thousand for the roads. Couple thousand. It's 1,250 a piece for the windmills. So, or the wind turbines. I think I had 3 or 4 of them. So I probably spent, 80,000 setting it up, and then after I started selling the lumber, that's when I started. Yeah, something's up with this. I'm gonna have to redo this sucker. Something's awry. After I started selling the lumber, I stopped selling wood, and then from there, I took that lumber until I had like 3 gasoline left, and I was able to turn on my refinery. I had enough crude oil saved up, so I turned on the refinery, and they started making petroleum. And then after I had like enough for 3 left, and the lumber was selling for 60 whatever it was, 67.5. So it was selling for that much. I had 3 left, so that was enough to get the power plant built. And then from there, I was self-sustaining and just built out a bunch of lumber. So this is super laggy. We're gonna go ahead and just get rid of all of these. No idea why it's so laggy. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and restart my computer as soon as I'm done filming this. I can tell you that much. What I'm probably gonna do is start throwing power plants in here or something. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna Anyway, good news is placed 70. What was it? 70. Was it 70 even? 76. So top 100. Can't complain. Literally, this was the fastest in-game build that I mean, I don't know how you do anything faster than wood, because literally all the wood sells for so much, and then your lumber is super easy to produce. You just need lumber mills, which the lumber mill, for those of you that don't know, is this right here. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why it's so damn lagging. This is the lumber mill. This is ridiculous, man. It's like it's running too many scripts or something. No idea. Okay. So, lumber mill produces lumber and oak barrels. Lumber is selling for $67,500. You saw that earlier. And the oak barrel is selling for $212,000 or $120,000. Let me pull it up real quick. I keep hitting this and it won't pop up. This computer's something's wrong with this computer. I'm going to have to restart it. Anyway, oak barrel requires oak wood and iron and 1 energy. Lumber requires 2 energy, 4 wood, and 1 water drum, which, as you can see, that's why I have a water pump right here. The water pump provides passive water barrels to the surrounding areas. So, in all actuality, I don't need this one, because, or I could get rid of these two, because it basically gives water like right here, all the way around, right? So, that's it. This wood build, I don't know if they're going to keep it, because it was frantic, and it literally, the people that were in the top 50 stayed in the top 50. I mean, I was in there too, for the record, and I probably would have stayed in, but computer issues as they were. But yeah, I mean, I'd do it again, I guess. I don't feel like it was as fun as the other ones. It was very easy, but it was so fast paced. It was like, it literally was the first, couple hours, those top players had kind of identified themselves, and that was it. So, this week coming up, I will do my best to record my startup. I will post on this video, as well as all the others, if there's a new buff or nerf. I'll at least try to. I promise to try. At least on this one. And other than that, as always, if you guys have any questions, please leave comments below. I appreciate interacting with you guys. I really am here to help, because I didn't have that when I started. And hell, I still need help. You know what I mean? I don't know everything at all. Not even close. But I'm having fun playing this still. And until I stop having fun, I'll be here. So, you all take care. I appreciate you watching. As always, leave your comments or your questions below. I'll do my best to answer them. This has been Lycan Warlord, The Stash. You all get to see my big face before you leave. You all take care, and I'll see you couple days. Yeah? See you Tuesday? Maybe Wednesday? We'll see. Alright. Y'all be good. Take care.